Have you ever seen an upcycled clothing project that looked so beautiful you instantly thought, I can make that? I know I have. And that's one of the things I love most about scrolling through creative ideas. One photo can spark dozens of possibilities, and suddenly an old shirt, a worn-out pair of jeans, or a forgotten jacket doesn't look like something ready for the donation pile anymore. Instead, it becomes the beginning of a brand new project. It's about seeing potential where other people see something ordinary. Every project teaches us something new. Every challenge helps us become more creative. And sometimes the ideas we almost overlook become our favorite finished pieces. In today's video, I'm sharing more than 50 inspiring clothing upcycling ideas to help you see everyday garments in a whole new way. Whether you enjoy simple beginner-friendly makeovers or more detailed transformations, I hope you'll discover plenty of inspiration to fuel your own creativity. If you'd like to save these ideas for later, you'll find a link to my Pinterest board in the description below where you can browse even more inspiration whenever you'd like. And while you're watching, don't forget to vote for your favorite idea by leaving its number in the comments. If one design reaches 100 votes, I may recreate it in a future tutorial video. Before we start looking through today's ideas though, I want to share a story that completely changed the way I think about upcycling. It all began when I found a gorgeous Pinterest photo and became determined to recreate it exactly. I was convinced that if I followed every little detail, mine would turn out just as beautiful. But the more I tried to make my project look exactly like someone else's, the more frustrated I became. By the time I finished, I had learned something I never expected, and it completely changed the way I approach every upcycling project I make today. Let me tell you what happened. One afternoon I was scrolling through Pinterest when I came across a beautiful upcycled blouse that immediately made me stop. It had soft flowing details, layered fabrics, and one of those boutique style looks that makes you think, I could make that. The longer I looked at it, the more convinced I became that I wanted mine to look just like it. I found a plain shirt in my upcycling pile, gathered a few fabrics that looked similar, and spread everything across my sewing table. In my mind, I wasn't creating something inspired by the picture. I was determined to recreate it almost exactly. Before I tell you what happened next, if you enjoy creative stories like this and love seeing how ordinary clothes can become something completely different, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel because I have plenty more creative adventures to share with you. Anyway, I studied that Pinterest picture like it was a blueprint. Every fold, every decorative detail, every stitch seemed important. I kept picking up my shirt, comparing it to the picture on my phone, convinced it was going to turn out exactly the same. But once I started pinning everything into place, something didn't feel right. The fabrics I had chosen didn't drape the same way. The colors looked different under my sewing room lights, and every adjustment seemed to move my project farther from the inspiration instead of closer to it. After nearly an hour of rearranging everything, I pushed my chair back and just stared at the shirt. That's when I realized I wasn't enjoying the project anymore. I wasn't creating. I was trying to duplicate someone else's creativity. So I turned my phone face down and promised myself I wouldn't look at the Pinterest photo again until I was finished. It felt like a risk, but I knew I had to stop chasing someone else's vision and trust my own instead. I just hoped I hadn't figured that out too late. From that moment on, everything changed. Instead of trying to copy every little detail from the Pinterest photo, I started asking myself a different question. What would I do if I'd never seen that picture? Almost immediately, I began moving pieces around in ways I hadn't considered before. I swapped one fabric for another, changed where I wanted the decorative details to go, and even decided to leave out a couple of things that had originally caught my eye. The funny part was that the more I stopped worrying about making it match, the more excited I became about the project. When I finally finished sewing and held the shirt up to look at it, I couldn't help but smile. It looked nothing like the Pinterest photo anymore, and for the first time all afternoon, I realized that was actually a good thing. It finally looked like something I had created instead of something I had copied. That project taught me that Pinterest is one of the best places to find inspiration, but it shouldn't become a set of rules. The people who inspire us became creative by trying their own ideas. And that's exactly what we have to give ourselves permission to do too. So if you've ever started a project that didn't turn out exactly the way you planned, don't assume you failed. Sometimes that's the very moment your best ideas begin. If you'd like to learn some of the techniques I use in my own clothing makeovers, you'll find links to my tutorial videos in the description below, along with playlists filled with even more upcycling inspiration. And if you're looking for fabric or clothing for your own creative projects, you'll also find a link to my vintage shop in the description. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. There's a video on the screen for you to watch next, and I'll see you there.